Hello, I'm Marnel from Miemie's Keepsakes. I'm back today with another fall project, and this one actually started in July for Beth's July challenge that I started, and then things started, lots of stuff happened at home, and I didn't finish the project, not even close. So sorry, Beth. I was planning to take part or participate, and it just didn't happen. So this is the base, and I'll show you how I made the base. I will also link Beth's video, and then you can go watch and look at her instructions too. I'm pretty sure she'll be better equipped to explain this, but I'm gonna try. So first thing, I decided to make mine 8 inches high. 8 inches high. Okay, I'll just keep this, and I'm gonna get rid of that little flap there. And then with this one, I didn't keep this shape here, but I'm thinking I am going to keep that today. And I wrote it upside down. I did the measurements before I started, so I will show you the measurements. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the natural fold of the file folder, and then just fold that over. So I'm just doing, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 folds. I'm only including 3. I'm folding on the third one, and the fourth one I leave open. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, let's keep going. Then I am going to measure. So from here, I want this area here is 2 1/4. 2 1/4. Write that down. 1/4 inches. And I draw lines because then it's easier for me to follow on the scoreboard. I do struggle with my eyes a little bit, so then I'm not bringing my head in front of the camera. Then I'm making a little spine, 1/2 inch. Okay, 1/2 inch. Ooh, is that even straight? See, that's why I don't measure. 1/2 inch. That looks better. Yeah, 1/2 inch, and then all the way to there is 5 inches, and that's on the fold there. Okay, so I don't have to measure that. And then from this fold on here, I measure 4 14/16. 4 14/16. So that's half. That's 5, 4 14/16. See, that's why I don't measure. It feels like work. Like math class all over again. And then another 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch. No, this one, sorry, is 1/4 inch. Sorry. This one needs to be smaller because this will form the pocket. I will maybe show the end of the project before I start all this measuring, because sometimes when you look, while you're in the process, it doesn't make sense. But I'll show you a picture before, and then I'll add it before this so you know what's going on. So then I score these. Okay, so score at 2.5, and then a 2.25. And this one, why is that not straight on the line that I drew? Anyway, it might be that that one is not straight. And then I just score these two as well. This is not the right scoring tool because I bought this at the thrift store and the scoring tool wasn't inside the scoreboard anymore. Anyway, it works. It was cheap. So okay, and then I just fold in, you know, make all the folds. Those are done. They were on the file folder. And then this little spine. Oh, I did score this. Come on. There. Okay. So I'll quickly show you what's gonna happen. So this is going to be a pocket, and that's why it just has the little spine here. And this folds over, and then this fold over. So I'm going to have a pocket here. I'm going to add 2 small pockets here for ephemera, and that's going to be the ephemera holder. Okay, so let's just quickly go through. The first flap is 2.25, then you have a 1/2 inch spine, 5 inches over, 1/2 inch spine, 4 4/16, and then a 1/4 inch spine, and then this is 3 3/4. You can adjust the sizes. I'm just adding the sizes so, you know, for those of you who like sizes. I do not like measuring, so I just kind of eyeball stuff usually, but I thought this might make it more you know, easier for you guys to understand. Then the next thing I'm gonna do is just reinforce these spine areas, and I got this from the thrift store, this tape, so I have no idea what the name of this tape is, but it's like a paper texture tape, which is perfect for this because it would be easy to glue things on. I'm gonna cut it there. I'm going to do all the spines. I don't even know if this is necessary, but let's do it. It must make a terrible noise. I'm gonna flip that corner over. This one's okay. And then I just clean it up. So I hope all of you is participating in the swap, has contacted your partners already, and you've started making plans on what you are doing. Okay, I'm just folding these over again so it's easy to fold. So the next step, that is my deep pocket, and this will fold over. So the question is, let's have it this way. So this is the front. I do like the flap over here. So okay, now I need to put papers on. And I showed you yesterday, I was thinking of using this graphics fairy kit. It is called Scarborough Fair, and I'll just quickly flip through some of it. I didn't print all of it, just some of it, and I'm hoping I can kind of pull it off as a, oh, why did I print so many of those, as a fall themed folder. It's not the typical fall colors. It has the colors more like jewel tones, which I love. And I thought, let's see what we can do with these in this folder. So okay, so I need to, this is going to be the front, that image there. And I was thinking, just find the image. I'll do this one on there. Let's cut this down and see. How it would look on the front there with the flap, because I'm thinking, I don't know if the flap will cover his face. Let's see. So if I have it this way, pocket goes in, and he's sitting there. Yeah, see, that's what I was scared of, but I can move him over. Okay, I'll do that, and then it means, let me just make a little mark where that will cut in pencil. And there. Okay, this one can go on here then. It is a little small. Can go move him over because I can feel where the spine is, and I don't want it to cut into his face. Yeah, that will work. I'll put this one here, and then what do we want for here? Anyway, I will go off camera and sort out what I'm going to put where, and then come back and we'll go from there. Maybe I will even glue all of this onto my file folder before, and then I'll show you how to do the pockets. I think I'll do that, then you don't have to watch me glue and make all these decisions. It's not going to affect how you make the journal. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll come back in a bit. Okay, I'm back. This took way longer than I thought, but I might have a bit of a glare. I finished gluing everything on the back, and then I sealed it with Mod Podge because I added some dried leaves on here. Don't know if you can see it and if it's too glary, but anyway, this and then the inside. So what will happen is this will become a pocket. I'm going to add this on here as a pocket, and it will fold over and then over again like this, and I'll have ephemera inside. So I'll come back. I want to sew around the edges here, and then I'll come back and we will, oh, I can I'm going to glue this pocket. Maybe I can do that quickly now. Glue this pocket on and then sew around the entire, I'm going to show you in a minute where I'm going to sew. So just see, where does this thing, oops, it needs to move over a little bit. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to sew all around all the edges of the file folder. I don't think this is my favorite thing to make. There's a lot of things to consider, when to seal, when to, when to sew, but more than when you're making a journal. Anyway, I will continue and try to make more file folders because it always looks like so much fun, and everybody's making them. It should be more fun. I just need more practice. Anyway, I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna sew around, and then I'll come back and we'll finish off this pocket, and then hopefully all of this makes sense to you, and we can move on to decorating and making ephemera. Thank you. Okay, I've sewed around all the edges of the file folder, and the next thing to do is to make this gusset pocket. And so I've cut pieces of paper from a brown bag. So it is, let me measure it for you if you want to know. This is 3¼ by 2½, and you'll need 2 of them. And then I just went in and kind of folded it in like a concertina, and if you look at it from the top, it kind of makes this M shape once you're done. So you need 3 folds, I think. Anyway, so now we want to glue this in here to make the gusseted pocket. So this is what Beth said, and I totally agree. To make it look more attractive from the side, if this is glued in, she suggested that it should be glued in with that second fold to the inside. So let me see, if I glue it in, it should look like this from above. I hope you guys can see, the light is very bad today. Anyway, so let me continue gluing in. I'm going to glue in the one side first, and I need glue all the way, I wasn't sure, all the way to there. Glue that down, and then I'm going to glue this side too. And I'm using art glitter glue just because I've already sealed my file folder, and I know this will glue on the matte medium. And then I'm just gluing this side and this side. So I'm adding the glue to my paper, and then I'm going to close this onto it, and I'm just gonna hold it down for a little bit to make sure it glues on. So I hope this wasn't too confusing. I didn't show you all the gluing, papers and stuff. If you do want to see that from start to finish, I will definitely do this again, just because I think the more you do something like this, the more enjoyable it gets. Maybe at the moment it wasn't enjoyable to me because there was too many things to think about. So I'm thinking I'll do this again, and if you want to see the start to finish project, all the gluing and decision making, because I can tell you that took me forever, you should be very happy that I saved you from that. So going to cut this off. It's just a teeny tiny bit too long. So now you can see I have this gusseted pocket in there, and I can add lots of stuff in there. And then this will be a pocket too. It will fold over, and I will probably put a ribbon or something around this. Excuse me. So thank you for joining me today. Like I said, I hope this wasn't crazy. I'll come back and we can decorate it a little bit more and add ephemera. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll hope to see you soon. Bye.